Anish, I read your tweet today, and where you said that you regeared for today. So, what was your mood before the game, playing with Vishy with white pieces?
Yeah, I was looking forward to the game, and I was hoping for a little more excitement. And then what happened in the game, he surprised me in the opening, which was quite a pity. Like I've chosen what to play, so I chose the direction of the game, and it's really not good that I didn't manage to anticipate what he would do. But okay, it happens. Sometimes accidents happen, and to be honest, Black has so many good ways to play, and okay, he showed one more. I guess I don't know. Like it's very hard sometimes with White because Black has so many ways to play that are good, and yeah, maybe this is also okay what he did, or maybe not. I have to check. But I was not prepared, and it was hard to put pressure. But I got something at some point, but my time management was not ideal. I spent too much time looking for a real advantage, and then I just couldn't find anything real, and then I had no more time to nurture small plus anymore.
At the moment when he decided to give up his bishop for the knight, were you surprised a bit?
Very much so. I think it's sort of a pretty desperate decision, and it's not necessary. And I didn't think I was on a particularly good side. I imagine this position is like with colors reversed. If I'm black, I sort of equalize, but I'm like playing with the black pieces because I have less space, and facing the Marosi bind that I just sort of unbinded myself. And I was. But then as I thought, I realized that he wants to force a draw, and he doesn't see like a forced way to draw it. And I understood why he made what he made. But in that pursuit of concrete draw, he was risking to get us slightly worse. But yeah, at some point, especially when I went h5, like it feels so like at that moment I was extremely enthusiastic. I thought like I have a huge advantage. But then I just couldn't make it work. I think sometimes these positions with opposite color bishops, they can be really good for white, because he has a little bit weak king, and I have better pawn structure also on the minority attack on the queen side. So I felt at first like very enthusiastic, but then as I started to think how to break through, I couldn't really, because I think my problem is maybe my rook lacks activity. And then I was doubting if I keep the b pawn, there are no open files for my rook, and maybe I have some idea like rook d1 d5, but I don't know. And also I started to realize that at some point he could also maybe trade rooks and give up a pawn, the same theory, and even that would be a draw, I realized. So then I started to realize that the drawish tendency is very high, and I lost my enthusiasm and couldn't put pressure.
Do you feel his assessment was like the good one? Do you think he calculated all this, or kind of felt that it's enough for a draw?
No, he missed something on the way, he told me as well. He thought I think he counted on some knight c2 somewhere. Maybe he missed bishop e4 first. I think he wanted to force a draw. He didn't want to go for this. It's just that, okay, the thing is, position is so kind of safe-ish, so equalish in general, that even if he makes a few inaccuracies, it's still holdable. He wasn't going for that. It was an unpleasant position. He just miscalculated a little bit on the way, so it's not that he saw all the way to the end.
I see. And then there was this Armageddon game. So what happened there?
Well, I played terrible opening. I played 1b3. It's a disaster, and okay, then there was no coming back from that.
Yeah, but at least you didn't play a4, h4 at first moves.
Yeah, but b3 is worse. After b3, I was doomed.
Yeah, I see. What can you say about, in general, Vishy Anand and the fact that you managed to play today 2 games against the legend?
Yeah, I have a feeling that what's happening to him is that he's kind of, because he was transitioning as a player from his youth, he was slowing down more and more and more in his career, and now it's going backwards. He's speeding up. No, he's like so he was getting slower and slower until at some point he reached a slow peak of slowness. He was a slow player at some point with time troubles, and then it went the other way. He became faster, and now he's super fast again. He's playing like, I mean, I never played young Vishy, but something like Jan Nepomniachtchi is what he plays like, and he plays just very fast and relies on calculation, on prep, and it's a way to play, just to play very quickly, and it's one of the more unpleasant styles to face. And the games that I saw of him, he's just playing very, very fast.
Did you have chance to see the game between Magnus and Shahryar? What is your prediction?
I was very confused with the game, like very confused. Their body language didn't correspond to my assessment of the position at any point, and I don't know, like why Shah took CD and D4. I don't know. I find it very ugly, but he's a very strong player, so I assume he had some point. and then it looked like he was getting outplayed. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's defendable. And I think towards the last thing I saw already was that probably he was holding. At least it looked like that. He grabbed the queenside pawn, and there were no more pawns on the queenside. And then Magnus had to show something for that, and he didn't look like he had that something to show. So I guess maybe Shach is holding, but we'll see. Magnus is always able to squeeze something. I don't even see the position right now. But in general, it was a very interesting game. It was very confusing to me. Like I was very curious. Like I didn't know. Especially critical moment was after knight d5, ed or cd. I don't know.
I think it was ED, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he went cd, but isn't I don't know ed is the better move now or not?
Computer, I think, proposed ED. ED.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
I mean,
was like,
not just computer, just it's like I was shocked with cd, to be honest. I mean, it's like such a strange thing to do. I mean, I don't know why he did that. I'm very curious, because maybe he thought after ed he's worse, and here he has counterplay, but I don't know. I mean, and also Magnus was sitting there very depressed, clearly afraid that ed will come and it will be draw. And then he took CD, and I was very confused with that. I didn't understand. And
what I'm confused with that you followed all these details, while you were still playing your game.
You would think, like, actually, but that explains why I wasted all my time. Yeah, now I understand. It's probably because I was thinking afterwards, why do I have so little time, and I didn't think of anything smart. Now I realize I kept thinking about that game, I guess. Yeah.
Maybe it was on your background all the time that you played your
it's
game.
just that one moment, but it was just very puzzling because both of them, they sit there like black is completely fine, and then I assume ED is the start of that equalizing sequence, and then he goes CD, and they both see it as if it's normal without blinking, and like I don't know, like, and I was thinking like, but why CD and why is that normal? And then they go somewhere, some Queen D7 move also, like, yeah, they see it like it's normal. I don't know. It's a very interesting position.
Yeah, I will definitely ask them what happened, and we'll tell you after. Thank you very much, Anish. All the best in the next rounds. Thank you.
I'm afraid tomorrow I will also spend the entire game thinking about this, whatever you tell me.
Also possible. Thank you.